So amidst of the quarantine and the coronavirus, today I'm doing something special for you. A van tour of the adventure of Hermes the van. It's right here. And guess where we are? We're in the mountains. This is going to be a cool one, guys. Let's get into it.
Coming to you from quarantine in the middle of North Carolina. I'm Johnny. This is my van, Hermes. I run Adventure of Hermes on Instagram. Maybe some of you have heard it. But this is my van. I chose the smallest of the full-size Transits, not the ProMasters. Yeah. So, my van is specifically set up due to my job. I travel all over the country for my job. I'm a photographer. I'm very rural. I'm in cities all the time. So I need something that is very stealthy, not able to be seen, but also has to hold all of my photographic equipment, which you'll see in a little bit when we get to the back of the van. So like I said, I have the smallest of the full-size vans, but even though it is small, I have all the comforts of home. I do have my bed. I have a refrigerator. I even have a freaking espresso machine inside my van, all ran off of solar. So yeah, take that, electric companies. I've got my own stuff in Starbucks. I'm not using you today. I actually have enough room to have a twin size bed. I ended up doing a custom bed from a company that sells foam. It's 3 different layers, 2 inches apiece. So a total of 6 inches. I have ultra firm, medium firmness, and an ultra soft. So it gives me a nice cushiony top, but it actually also gives me a lot of firmness, support. I am kind of big, so I need the extra help. There goes Mary and Kyle that we were just at earlier.
Oh shit. Hi. Bye.
All right, so in my van I have a Dometic fridge. I spent the extra money as well for the Dometic slide. If you look down here, it just is in place. I pull it out. Now my fridge comes out of the way, so it's not in the way as I'm living in the van. The other reason I like my fridge right here is as I buy groceries, I can just pull it to the door, reach in, and everything's just... One moment I dropped my cheese, but I didn't cut it. Everything's just right here, so it's easy to take from a buggy, put it straight in. I also don't have to worry about getting plastic bags, or in areas I work, you actually have to pay 5-10 cents per plastic bag. So I just leave it inside the buggy, bring it out, immediately put it right into my refrigerator. I don't have to worry about having to unbag it, stack it up, go home. I'm already home in their parking lot. On the front of it, I took the space, because it was dead space, to do other things. So I have a carbon monoxide detector with a thermometer. This is a sensor light, so that I don't have to turn my main light on as I come in at nighttime. So it simply just triggers as it senses my motion coming in. So I leave it there. I also have a propane detector because I still use propane heat in my van. I'll show you that in a little bit. I have a true espresso machine inside my van. No more Starbucks, no more Dunkin' Donuts. I'm making my own in-house. I make van lattes. If you find me, come ask me. It might taste weird, might not, but you know what? It's cheaper than Starbucks. I end up with $1 a cup, maybe, I think, instead of like the $6-7 that it normally is. So I just make my own in-house, and that all runs off my solar system that I have that I'll show you the power later. But you need a good enough inverter to be able to run something of 1,000 watts so you don't trip anything.
Just kidding, guys. I'm not actually using this.
I'm a big proponent of using all the space that I can. So up in here, I keep my paper towels. I do have a butane stove back in the back. Also, my garbage can is here. And the controls for my electric blanket I have right here, so it's out of my way. I do work a lot in the Northeast. So I have a down comforter, really thick, that holds in a lot of heat. But I also have the electric blanket as well that's in between me and the down comforter. So it holds in the heat, gives that little extra warmness so I can have the bed all nice and ready for me as I crawl in and cuddle my pillow since I'm single. Give you a little bit of an idea, I have gone to -8 outside. I'm able to do that because I have an Olympian Wave 3 heater. It is a propane true catalytic, not a Mr. Buddy, but a true catalytic heater. So it goes through and produces almost like an infrared heat with the less moisture. It is 99% efficient, so only 1% of the gas is turned into moisture. So I put it in on a little caddy, hand hammered the back of it there. The back of it here is where I hold my gas. I use the 1 pound tanks. I know they're not that great efficient for being recycled. They are a little pricey, but you can find good deals on them. But the reason why I keep the little green ones is if I have a leak, it's only 1 pound or 2 pounds of gas that's being leaked into my van. It's not a big 10 pound, 25 pound tank that I've got to worry about in the middle of the night. I've got a gas leak, or I don't wake up if I don't hear my propane detector that I have on front of my fridge. That's why I have it right in front of my fridge, is right in front of my heater. I have that electric blanket. I'm underneath a down comforter. I'm nice and toasty, and I'm sleeping all the way through the cold. So in the van, we always worry about security. Like when we leave our van, how do we know if someone's going to break into it or not? What I do is I have a 3-step system. I actually have a cable system that I've set up that stops my door from being opened all the way from when I'm not in it. You have to understand how to unlock it. The other thing is I have a Blink security camera right here that focuses right on my slide door. So the moment my slide door opens, it's going to alert me wherever I'm at because I have constant running Wi-Fi in here. The other thing I do, I employ an Alexa device, and on the new ones they have guard mode. So when it's activated, if it hears my smoke alarm, my carbon monoxide alarm, or it hears glass breaking, it alerts me immediately on that on my phone. All I do is go, computer, I'm leaving.
Goodbye. I'll start guarding now.
And then when I come back to my van, I simply go, computer, I'm home.
Got it. I'll stop guarding now.
If someone breaks into it, I know immediately that I can get back to my van or call the authorities and let them know that at the moment someone is breaking into my home. So in here, I keep odd and ends, my socks and underwear, little catch items, my journal, an oil diffuser. Now, question I always get asked from people all the time, besides the bathroom question. What do you do in that van all day long when it's raining or you're bored or you're not at work? Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I do? I play with myself. All right, cut. Not like you think. I play video games. I simply use an iPad. I have it magnetic up on my wall. This, I use everything from my YouTube, Sci-Fi. I even have a DirecTV app that I'm able to watch TV on. Prime, Apple TV, Netflix. Anybody want to come Netflix and chill? I don't think so. We're in quarantine. Stay back 6 feet. Not only do I have it here, I can simply just magnetic it up, watch TV while I'm laying in bed. I use a Yeti 1400 lithium battery pack. I have it being charged by 2 panels on top. They're both 100 watts apiece, both are energy. They've been great, but I do work in the Northeast, cloudy months and snow. So I actually have it also hooked up to a battery isolator that runs to my alternator. I never have to worry about now whether I'm using the espresso machine, my electric blanket. Also, I even have a microwave. Yes, I'm a millennial. I'm gonna cook in a microwave. I don't know how to use a stove even though I have one. Cut. That's the inverter. That turns on my microwave. So this is just a Walmart $40 700 watt microwave. Yes, it's pulling 1,000 watts, but it's not pulling it for an entire hour. So yes, you can run a microwave off of a 1500 inverter with a 3000 watt surge. But my microwave, I keep my coffee. I have a little touch lamp up here. Again, more of my little baskets that I have, measuring cups, bowls. So down below everything here is what I call my dresser. I have it latched down because it's on a gas hydraulic. So when I unlatch it here, it simply just opens up for me. I don't have to worry about trying to reach in here, hold the lid up, hit myself in the head. I ain't got much left in there anyway. So here I basically just have clothes, have a very minimum wardrobe, so I have my work clothes. This is my Max Air fan that I have up here, but I have a cover since it's directly over my head. This cover keeps light out at night in Walmart parking lots. So just remove it out. This does great at circulating the air through the entire van. Do you feel it? No. So back here, you'll see I added a secondary fan. It is 12 volt as well, has 3 speeds. I can directly point it on me, so I feel air moving while I have the Max Air fan moving out all the hot air or putting in cooler air. So I have a spice rack over there. I have a knife area as well that holds my knives up. I have everything from a Wii Boost cellular booster for my Wi-Fi Mophie pack. I also have a drone battery plug-in that I can charge my batteries on my drone. I have a DJI Mavic Air. I'm just getting started into it.
So what do you have under the bed?
Underneath here, I have everything from paper towels, extra coats. So I have a cooking box with my Instapot and some odds and ends pots and pans. I have some cleaning supplies. I have tools back underneath on this one. Then I just have a junk area that has my toilet as well. I've actually never used my toilet. I have it just in case of emergencies. It's simply just a 3-stool toilet seat that you put a bag in and just do your business and throw it away. So I decided on the outside of my van not to tint my windows, but I went with a perforated white vinyl to kind of give it a look that there wasn't glass here. This does help with light coming in, helps with a little bit of heat, but the main thing I like about it is makes it difficult for someone to see into my van, but as you can see out of it. As you saw a while ago, I have the straw foot cover over my vent fan to keep out light. I also have them on all my windows. So these are insulated, they are magnetic. So this helps hold in heat during the winter and helps keep out the heat during the summertime. Underneath the dresser basically is all my work equipment. This is equipment that I have to have for my job at all times. From there, I knew I needed a bed and I needed storage for clothes. So naturally, I just came up from where all my equipment is. I did my dresser that we saw from the other side. Then I went forward with my bed. The leftover space I had after that is what allowed me to develop where can I put a fridge? Where can I put a microwave? Where can I put all these other things that I have added into my van since my build? I have a little curtain here that if I'm somewhere unloading all my equipment for work, I can actually cover up my housing area so people can't see into and go, oh, he's living in his van, what's going on? I took the extra space that was up on top of my roof that nothing was back here built, and I decided to put in a drop-down attic. Up here, I keep window screens, so during the summertime, my bugs don't get in. I have a snow shovel, scraper, I have some emergency tracks, just odd and extra stuff that I don't need every day, but needs a house, a place to put them, and then I can get to them quickly when I need to. Have a gym bag with you. We don't have a shower inside our van, so we have to go somewhere. I personally use Planet Fitness all across the country, but I can put all my stuff inside my shower bag. I go in, look just like I'm working out, go to the locker rooms, take a shower, put everything back in, come out. Nobody knows a clue if I wasn't working out or I was showering because I was stinky. In the morning times, if someone's looking in my window, they're going to get my rear end as the first thing they're going to see because I have to come out backwards. Hopefully I got pants on. This is my office space that I use while I'm traveling for work. So the high visibility vest that you see here adds to an extra dimension to my stealth. If someone looks in, they see a work desk, they see the high visibility, oh, this is a work fan. This isn't someone living in it. So I use a military duffel bag for my laundry. I've noticed is the heavy canvas on it doesn't allow smells to come through in dirty laundry. Computer, code 000.
Destruct sequence is activated. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That was terrible. Okay, next time, guys. I'll see you in my next video.
We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can